like button, share and subscribe. Remember, eagles flies with eagles. All right now, hit the like button, share and subscribe. This is Arthur Oma, and remember, eagles fly with eagles.
So this is Mother's Day. How dare on network shows two things, you guys. They show this lady being vicious towards not only Mel but the other younger girls in that show. And I think she was vicious towards Miss Fletcher because Miss Fletcher is the only one in the room that got Mel's back. And also Carlos, made sure that he interviewed Martell for Mother's Day. Yeah, they go Martell, but y'all can see him. He interviewed him for Mother's Day, so Martell Day, he go with his lies about Mel. Anyway, I'm just saying that now. I'm going to tell y'all this. As the elder, if I was the elder in the room, which Betty is the elder in the room, Stormy mom. And you know possibly that there's conflict going on with these girls. Now you're the elder and you need to step back. My daughter's friends, they have conflict with each other. I'm still their mother, you guys. I am still their mother. And just because they have a conflict with my daughters, I don't get in the middle of it. And I still love my daughter friends. So let's get started. The
meat of the problem here, okay, because there's a lot of energy in this room. Mm-hmm. What is really the problem with this group of women? I know majority of you all, and I can tell there's something still going on here. What energy you been feeling? I think there's an energy between you and Stormy.
So, what she was trying to say is that there is a conflict between Stormy and Melody, and this energy need to be addressed because you know, it was noticeable. It was very noticeable in the room that Stormy and she was in conflict with each other. Yeah. And she was nice. Now, she was not particular talking to anyone special. She was just saying that she noticed some negative energy in the room. She noticed there was negative energy in the room. And so everybody head looking down that way. Stormy got her mouth. Looked like she want to say I got false teeth, y'all. But that girl right there looked like she got false teeth at the top. Like she ain't got no teeth unless her teeth are back down in her throat. But anyway, let's keep it going.
Let me ask a question. Do you think it's energy between her and Stormy or her and Stormy's mother?
Oh. Well, I don't know Stormy's mother. That would be you.
Yeah.
So, you know, Miss Betty, you are outside this woman's social circle. And that's what she's telling you. I wouldn't know Stormy moms, because you certainly not in Miss Fletcher's social circle. Miss Fletcher is a boss, y'all. Her husband is a boss in the community. They're well known and well respected. So no, she wouldn't know you, Betty. What she's telling you in a nice, nasty way. No, I wouldn't know your mother, Stormy. What she's saying is you're not in my social circle.
And there was a little something.
Okay, well then now that's
what was there between me and it was something that happened on social media.
Oh my gosh, between me,
yeah, because somebody else is talking that doesn't have anything to do with it. So I'm trying,
Oh wow, look at the mama bully, y'all. The mother bully and the daughter bully. How perfect of it for on TV to show this on Mother's Day. Mel, I need for you to step it up, girl. You need to step that shit up. Put that woman in her place. They all about drama. And they think Stormy and her mother think that having all this negative drama is the way to go. That make them feel tough. But the community eventually gonna come around to see just how this mother and daughter team is. The community, the YouTube community street, after the way you treated and cussed the elderly lady out, already know how y'all run. This formula of bullying that she's passing these psychological issues down to her daughter.
Oh, but we're gonna talk.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I just said someone else is talking that doesn't have anything to do with the situation.
No, I didn't say I had anything to do with it. I was
rude, very rude. This is supposed to be a mom, y'all. She's picking on all her daughter's friends, and she's picking on the one friend that supports Melody.
Only thing I was saying is if you all could,
I'm gonna just
like, talk about it.
And I think she will speak.
And
But I think that we
okay
may
with that.
require you not to, just because you may or may not be privy to anything, and that's okay.
And I think Miss Fletcher older than Stormy too. If I'm not mistaken, Miss Fletcher is your elder, Stormy. You're gonna end up in hell. That's where you're gonna end up. You have no value for the elders, and your man sitting next to you have taught you this psychological dysfunctioning. She is dysfunctioning. That's why I still say that you look just like them Beasley, both of y'all. Are you some kin to your husband? I'm just asking a question, you guys. Are you and your husband some kin to each other? I'm just curious. Just a question. Allegedly. Keep it going.
And I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
Now, I will say this, Stormy, when you were talking,
She did let me speak.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to forget.
Well, that's still rude.
Okay. So, Stormy, I clearly.
So, this lady had to tell this girl that that's rude. But it's important to understand that those who bully somebody are always going to be a bigger bully than you. How dare you come to somebody else's tea party, Stormy? You and your mother have no etiquette. The purpose of the tea party is for you guys is to unite and be respectful to each other. I was looking at Mel's face. Mel was highly disappointed because she opened the tea party up was about the spar, how you guys were so disrespectful at the spar, and she said she did not want that to be in her tea party. Bullying mom and daughter, bullying kids, bullying old people. There are some awful people. They are just awful people. All they want to do is lash out and hurt others.
Was asked about you on stage at the reunion. I don't know if you remember that. And I said, I feel like Stormy represents what Love and Marriage Huntsville is. That's not something I would say about somebody I got a problem with. I know Miss Betty, she had something to say. I didn't know there was an issue. I would like to be privy to what the issue was.
Something about a secret recording.
Mel went live after one of the show aired. She tweeted that someone secretly recorded her, talking about Martell. I don't have anything that's pertaining to.
Okay, so you already know that. Stormy, you already knew that she was talking about Martell. So why couldn't you tell your mama that? Your mama probably already knew. Because this is among so many reasons that she said that she hated her. First, she said because she agreed to her her that your son was spoiled? Did she say because she just didn't like the energy that she carries? Now she's saying it was over those tweets and social media over phone call recording. But there is documentation since 2020 that this woman been dragging Melody, bullying Melody, stalking Melody. Is it because she's jealous? Is it because she's insecure that her daughter doesn't have a fan base, that her daughter doesn't have the love?
Or Martell dating.
People took that and ran with it, saying it was Stormy. At any time, you could have came in and said, no, it wasn't Stormy. You didn't do that.
I'll be honest, Miss Betty. People say a lot about me every day, all day. But, I can apologize to you if you were offended by a tweet that I did. I can apologize to you for that.
Oh, let me shut you down with this. Now shut
up. Bullying children. That girl is old enough to be your child. So you have no problem with bullying children, Miss Betty? This hits so home to me because I just had this encounter with your daughter bullying me. There's that woman, her beautiful mother, Miss Van, standing up there looking at her daughter heartbroken. Also, Miss Van, it should be heartbreaking because they're talking about her grandkids. Okay. Here's Wanda, the other mother. Now let's take this mother right here. You got Miss Wanda came after her. You got Betty is coming after her. And you got Miss Marlene calling her lazy. Almost blaming her for her son infidelity because she was not a great mother. So there's all these mothers on this program coming after one woman. I really tried to sit back and listen to the people and hear them out before I responded. I tried to be respectful in communication. Hashtag love and marry Huntsville. I hear you and hopefully you hear me. There was no resolution. Mel tried over and over and over with Tisha's mom. She even had a phone call with Tisha and told her, look, your mother is saying things about my children. I don't want to disrespect your mother. Can't you please? But not long after, Tisha joined in into making fun of Melody kids along with her mother. But I thought you had a problem already before a tweet. So I'm not so sure. I'm sure. Anyway, she referred to Betty. Betty said that Betty has said at the tea party that her problems with her was that she didn't like the energy that she had felt in the room. She didn't like her male energy. That's why she did not like her. Now it was about the tweaks. So when Mel says, I thought you had a problem before the tweaks, that's since 2020 that this woman been talking about Mel. I've only been around this mother a few times, and I've never had an issue, nor has she treated me like she had one. Too bad I wasn't aware of her feelings towards me before I actually met her. Hashtag love and marry Huntsville, cause I could have stayed far from it. So there's Betty. Betty says she has a problem with her Mel walking in a lion's den. People hating on her that she never knew. Ain't about to be held responsible for how social media react to things. So Miss Betty is telling her right there that, I have a problem with you because you accused my daughter of recording. Yes. Oh, these are my daughters, you guys. That's me and my daughters for Mother's Day. So getting back to Mother's Day, they just now finding out, you guys, about Stormy cussing me out. So let's get back So Melody got to tweeting right after this. Right after this, Melody got to tweeting. This from Brown Skin Girl, y'all. I can't take her stuff. But yeah. So they're very calculated, Tisha, because Stormy and her mama, they was after y'all job. She was after your mother job, and she was after your mother job and after Destiny job. Now, right here, we want to see this scenery where she came in with a person. She and Destiny had got into it. She come in with a peace offering, but she had one thing in mind. She and her mama Betty was to take this girl's spot on TV, and she did. But y'all, why couldn't she extend? Why didn't she give me a chance? When I came out there to bless her with what little money I had, the little $2,500 I had, why couldn't she give me a chance? Because she asked for a chance. She was not even, Stormy was not even invited. Asked or invited. Stormy was not invited to Madani. Yet she went there and extended an olive branch, but she wouldn't do the same for me. Instead, she called me all kinds of names, cursed me out, and threatened me. Nope, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Shout out to Brown Skin Girl.
You. I love the fact that you said when it comes to etiquette is how you make people feel. I curse a lot. And so what do you do in that regard when sometimes the stuff that comes out of your mouth isn't the most ladylike?
Just know there's always someone watching you that looks up to you.
I be wanting to tell them it's okay to say what you want.
When we use curse words, that means that we're lacking vocabulary. Like I can't. No, but I'm saying that. Wait a minute. When you're feeling a certain way, if you're feeling a certain way, we use that because we're thinking
I really like them.
It's coming up.
They're my words. I like it when I talk about.
So you like it when you were bullying me. You love to cuss older people out. You loved every moment of it.
A shirt, I like that shirt. You know what I'm saying? That's my shirt. And it's like, I'm not,
All I can say is we're representing ourselves, and if that's what represents you, and people know you for that, and that's how you roll, then that's how you roll.
Ain't nothing. Let's go. Bitch, that's okay. Bring it out. That's my dear, y'all. Hey, we recording the whole building, man. When Christopher Columbus got off that boat, he said that black people greeted him. That's what he said. In fact, we are the originals. We are the natives of this earth. Our DNA is still that same human tree that blows way back when. Everyone is related to Africa. Everyone comes from Africa. We are all distant relatives, but we travel to this land. We traveled to this land many years, thousands and thousands of years before anyone else got here. Yes, our DNA was preserved in this human tree, that this human tree, the roots, you are the roots from that human DNA tree. Now we could talk about how we just keep regenerating ourselves according to the golden ratio that encompass our Egyptian ancestors. They say that we are from Africa. that we are their distant cousin, but we are the natives in America. That same picture you see from Africa resemble the same picture you see in America. Why? Because of the DNA that's still alive in you. You're going to look alike. You may talk alike. You may share cultural foods that you don't even know where it comes from. Everyone is related to Africa. Everyone comes from Africa. We are our distant cousins, our distant relatives. Their DNA is flowing through us. So when you're looking down on this strand of this DNA, it spots a light called the field of consciousness. Yes, we are the real original people of this earth. We need to be responsible for our self-awareness. Yes, we are a conscious community, a bunch of humans gathering around to learn about our ancestors. We need to learn about our ancestors that sacrificed their DNA to give us peace and blessing. We are still here. We are the original man. We are the first to come to America. We're still here, you guys. We are still here. What happened? The reason we don't know about our ancestors, because we've been sleeping. We've been afraid to teach our children about who we are. But in fact, you are the true native. You are the real Indian. I am my ancestor. Their DNA is alive in me. You are the original Indians. Now, how did you get there? You get there you used to be what? Negro, black, African Americans. Today they call you African American. Don't forget you was colored. But the true original you are the native of this earth, this whole entire earth.